What's up, y'all? It's another one of them situations where I have to get forgiveness because I'm not going to seek permission first. I want to read to y'all a summary about the summary says, what does Masonry teach? Masonic. I'm a third degree Mason. I have been initiated into the ancient arts, as they say. I have been initiated and I have been raised. So, what does Masonry teach? And again, forgive me, grandmother. Because of the way in which Masonry teaches, confronting the person with symbols and allegory, and then asking him to reflect upon them and discover the lessons for himself, it is impossible to list all of the things a man could learn in the fraternity. Masonry is a process of self-discovery and self-awareness. But there are certain great lessons that, as almost all Masons would agree, from the basis of Masonic philosophy. First and foremost, human beings are creatures of God. Because God is our common Father, all men are brothers. The fact of that common heritage is more important than race, denomination, wealth, position, education, social status, or anything else. Faith is essential to us if we are to be truly free. Only the knowledge of the deity in our lives can give freedom. Only the knowledge of God in our lives can give freedom. Each person is entitled to dignity, and no one, for any reason or under any pretext, has the right to compromise the dignity of another. Each man and woman is entitled to complete freedom of thought, belief, political expression, and speech. No person, government, or earthly spiritual authority has the right to dictate the thought or belief of another individual. No tyranny. Let me repeat that. No tyranny, no matter how benign, is ever acceptable. It is the duty of every person to make the world better for others in every way he can. No man ever has the right to pass by on the other side. It is the duty of each Mason to develop himself through study, thought, reflection, conversation, and by every means he can find. We are committed to intellectual, spiritual, and emotional growth, and to growth as ethical, caring, and compassionate men. There are two natures in man. In animal nature, that is a result of our physical selves, and the spiritual nature, that is a gift from the deity, from God. Your spiritual nature is a gift from God. The two are usually in conflict. It is our duty to see that the spiritual nature wins. Each person has the responsibility to obey the law and to seek to change it only through legal means. Only in this way can society survive. A Mason must know how to keep absolutely confidential the things others tell him in confidence. Under no circumstance should a Mason ever spread gossip or slander. We cannot be true friends and brothers if we cannot hold secret the things told to us which would cause pains in others if revealed. Charity. 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 Charity is an obligation on all Masons. And charity is not limited to giving money. Charity means involved compassion, really caring what happens to others, putting ourselves in their place, and sharing their sorrows or hurt. There's no such thing as a small or unimportant act. Every action we take affects both others and ourselves. We never have the luxury of acting without thinking. We never have the luxury of acting without thinking. Above all things and at all times, Masonry teaches toleration. We have seen the results too often in history of intolerance. The most deadly words known are, "I know I am right, and you are wrong. And I have the right to force you to agree with me." Those words were spoken as men burned women and children at the stake because they disagreed on some point of theology. As Hitler sent millions of human beings to the gas chamber, as foolish, defenseless old women were hanged as witches, and as Stalin wiped out his political opposition. Masonry teaches that each person, each idea must be respected. No one has the right to be intolerant. There are many other lessons in Masonry. Lessons about the nature of the world, about the relationship between people, and between people and God, and about responsibility. Masonry is the study and lesson of life.